Hello. Hello. Yeah, looks like we're good. Good to go. Everything's all good. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, that's not right. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, yeah. We're good. Okay. So, just a quick recap, where we're at. We had to do this murder mission. It's very, non-adventurous and quite long and took a lot of stuff. So just running around and not that adventurous, very confusing. So we've done that, and it took something like an hour, and yeah, I don't think it was was not a very entertaining segment. Just kind of like one of those things that's required to progress. But it is required to progress, it seems, to get this bridge down. And so that's where we're at. So I figured that out, and there was there was one notable thing. It was an exchange with some vampires that invited us to their castle, and so I'm assuming that's the castle that has the kidnapping going on, which is our main quest, regardless of whatever's going on with Baldur's Gate. We want to. And I did try and find a mod that had a special weapon, but I'm not sure if it'll we'll come across it.
We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
Right.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Okay. Sure. Let's go with a pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face? Even though, really, we're just being courteous. There's nothing to do with. There's no need to be aggressive with any of this other dialogue. We're just. A lot of it is, when you're faced with the question dialogue, that's usually the right way to go. Just because it's more information.
Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Right, see? So, what we really wanted there was just to be able to not have an issue. Kind of feeling like the volume of the game feels a bit quiet. Is it just me? Might just bring that volume up just a tiny bit. That feels a bit better.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Interesting. So Mazora's got a plan, it seems. Okay, that's interesting. So so we're going into the lower city, it seems. So this is This is Gort. Oh yeah, this is our primary mission. We want to go for we're going into the lowest city because that's where we found out that the kids might have been kidnapped, and that's our primary mission. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I had hoped to find a specific, like, I got a mod hoping that there'd be a specific weapon that I could utilize for this part, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it. Apparently it's at a merchant somewhere, so that's a thing, but yeah, is what it is. We'll see if it's possible. Oh yeah, this is like the longest loading screen in the world. History of world loading screens. It's alright. Here we go. I'd imagine it's probably because it's a massive situation. There's Scratch. So what are we looking at here? That's a lot of investigate the murders. Night Song. Murder target. Murder target. What's all them? I don't understand the murders. Here we go. Investigate Cazador's palace. That's pretty much our main goal. We'll try and find a merchant, see if I can find this weapon. The purpose of the weapon is only to be used for this part of our quest. I think it might be a little bit too overpowered, but it's cinematic, to say the least. But I don't know if we'll be able to get it, so I'm not too familiar with all these mods and how to use it. But first we'll find a merchant. See if we can. See.
I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Okay. Apparently we might be able to get some sweet loot from the tavern, but even that is not as important as this. We really have... Our entire goal is this. Oh, we should level up. This is another thing. Should do a quick level up. It's all pretty simple stuff. We don't have any complicated things to do with our levels. We just want to keep going with our fighter. Is it that? Oh, yeah, fighter. Yep. So now Lambank's got the adrenaline rush as well. That's massive buff for us. Don't know why it keeps giving us Bard. We're clearly going fighter. We got jump and proficiency now, which is great. Because I think it's level 11 gets another attack with fighter. So we essentially want all of those attacks, as many attacks as possible. Musical fighters. Okay, so we're going deeper. I don't really know what all the murder target things are, but it's not even important as far as I'm concerned right now. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. Okay, maybe we'll find a merchant.
Like a good moment to talk.
Like just a general weapons merchant, I think, is what we're looking for.
Sure enough. Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Yep. Okay. Don't think there'll be a merchant. Although you would think there would be a merchant there, but that's okay.
I always said the Hellsong was haunted.
Maybe this way? How are we going? Over there. Okay. I've been thinking about doing a bit of a resume on the Rogue Trader series that I've been doing. I've taken a bit of a break from that while I've been pursuing Baldur's Gate, and also I had to do a lot of theory crafting around that game because there's a lot of different options that you can't customize very easily, and so you have to be like quite sure and specific about what you're doing, basically from the start, which is quite difficult. Okay, so that's a blocked off. That's a blocked entrance. So we'll go this way. See if we can't go this way. Looks like there might be some merchants here. Should we just have a quick look? If we can find this, there we go. There's a merchant. Hopefully we can. Is it a merchant?
Come get your copy of the Baldurs Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right then, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet?
Why not?
Have a gander at that.
Wait, so is that not a merchant? There's a lot going on here. This does feel like a merchant area though. Bone Cloak Apothecary. I doubt this is what we're looking for. Bone Cloak?
Get what you can while the getting's good. We'll be closing our doors soon enough. We mostly trade in noble stock, and well, my fool of a fella Balin never came back with any. If the old sack was going to die, he could have brought back some noble stock beforehand. Without the bloody fungus, Bone Cloak's days are numbered. Go on then.
There's a very strange, like, yeah, so I think this is our corrosive flail. Ring of jumping. Hail of thorns. Thanks, that. Thorns deal piercing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Short rest. That's so cool though. Amulet of restoration. Okay, not quite what we're looking for, but it looks like the I think these are similar. Maybe it's like a variety thing. So they look pretty similar to the weapons that I was hoping to find. So perhaps there's a random chance that the weapons will be in each merchant or something. Maybe we'll try down here. It'd be good to find an actual weapons merchant. I feel like that would be the ideal. Or a forge. Surely a forge has a weapon merchant. Here we go, there's two merchants. Armory. Gloomy Fentonson.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
That's a good sales pitch. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. That's a really good sales pitch. This something can't be useful if it's sitting here with me. That's a great sales pitch. Okay, look, this is looking crazy good. Yeah, that's pretty hectic stuff, but I don't think we really need any of this. None of this really makes any yeah, I don't know. No, that's not what we want. We want weapons.
Truth be told.
Let's try this guy. Fits the firecracker. Weapons
Need
trader.
something for defense? Or maybe
See what you have to
offense?
offer.
Either way, I've got what you need.
I was really hoping we went. Here we go. I think this is these are the weapons I was. These are the weapons. Yeah, this is the This is not what I wanted though. I was hoping to find, there's a specific one I was hoping to get. They're obviously very broken, and the whole point of it is I wonder what happens if we have a long rest. If we have a long rest, do we have a higher chance? Does it have a chance to re-roll? I'm hoping that's the case. I think that's what we'll do, because there's a specific weapon that I want.
Tried and true. Has. Some of them are probably.
Let's do that. Let's do a long rest. Yes. Oh, what the heck? What the heck?
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are a Charlotte, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies!
That's a control freak losing control.
You, Hashalak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
Yeah, I mean, like, at the end of the day, the Vlakith lady, the way she's leading her people is bad, for a start. Just put that out there. She can't heal the parasite, and she's a control freak, so no. Well, I'll keep silent, though. I think it's best to keep silent in this
I
moment.
gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing!
Oh.
The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a control freak with bad agendas lose control. I think there's just something so incredibly satisfying about seeing evil not be able to fulfill its own objectives. This was a bit. Maybe I'll bring it down just a couple, like a few more. That was a bit intense. Audio. Let's go down to like 72. I think that's about better. Yeah, I mean, I think the coolest thing about this for Lae'zel's character development is she has broken free from the constraints, the mold of her the mind. Well, I don't know what you call this. The influences. She's finding her feet. She's becoming her own. She's thinking for herself. She's thinking like a queen. She's breaking out of the tyranny of other people's enforced ideologies. And I think this is an example of successful character development in all of us. And she truly is turning into a queen. She is inspiring me, and I hope she's inspiring you.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better
Oh my
to unite
gosh.
the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Well, I think there is a sense of identity transformation when you break free of the mold of tyranny. And there's also something like an anger when you realize that everything that you've trusted is just full of users and liars. I mean, it's a pretty frustrating thing to discover, that you've trusted a bunch of bricks. Okay, so connect with. Let's go. Your own region is terrorizing. You have. Well, hate's a strong word. I don't think it's hate. I'd say it's more pity. Ignore it. Keep the faith of Orpheus. He'll give you. I don't know, that he may or may not. Faith in Orpheus, maybe. I can't explain how you feel, Lae'zel. Let's go. Let's find out. Let's find out how she's feeling. I think this is like pretty important. This is some of the most important character development and dialogue, I think. Oh, I don't think we even passed it. Oh no, we did. We did.
Loss. It permeates every corner of Lae'zel's mind. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
But this is actually, like, so, yeah, this is beautiful, you see, because we attach our identities to the people that we trust. And when we find out that the people we trust are people that we can no longer trust, a part of our identity dies with that transformation. And so it's like, it's like severing something that we once held on to, like, and I guess like the mourning really is like the mourning element of it is that the dream that we once had was beautiful in an ideal sense, idealistically, and so to know that that is never going to be a reality is a sense of loss. Let's go with you're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you, but not everything. See, this is the thing. And like, I think we shouldn't grieve the future that we'll never have. Like, we should mourn it, but we should, I don't know, grieving and mourning is pretty similar. Grieving is different. Mourning and grieving are very similar, but I guess I would say something like the future that you will have. No, because you're still standing, so Vlaakith hasn't taken everything, and the future that you will have is potentially more beautiful than the future that you could have had. So I can't explain how you feel, Lae'zel. I think that will.
Then the feeling will fade like Vlaakith's craven projection. I am her child no more. I have been born anew in Gith's son, my savior. And so from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salah Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Okay, she's still got some character development because yeah, let's go with Oh my gosh, the smells. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants? How often do we forget our own needs and wants? Like, what you need, your own well-being, you experience your life. This is important. So just chill out. Chill out, Lazo. You're developing as a queen. Don't pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause so quick. Focus on what you're like, your strength, your courage, your development.
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own.
Okay, so there's still some work to do.
When I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Okay, let's leave. So she's been, again, yeah, I agree with the dialogue that it has said you've been too quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus. Like, we don't know, like what, we don't know the result of trusting Orpheus yet. So that's something that, with our newfound understanding of character development, we need to, yeah, we just need to, oh, what? We didn't need to pick up a bedrock. Where the heck's the rest? How do we rest? Where do we sleep? We need to long rest. Can we long rest? There we go. Just do it that way. Oh shucks, we're running out of camp supplies. We need to get some camp supplies. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's the Emperor. Dude's probably real salty, eh?
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in.
That sounds like a plan.
I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
I just feel like it's pretty convenient that he just, he's such a victim, you know, it was such a hard time, and now he's just like, I didn't mean for you to be here accidentally. Like, it seems a bit cunning. Like, I'm not buying it. I really don't like how, the deceit, the cunning, the strategy of the Emperor's sort of like approach to things. Everything is a double-edged sword, it seems, with him, and I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. My gut's telling me this is something to think carefully about. With, like, he's more dangerous than he lets on, I reckon. I just want a dreamless sleep for once. Can you just leave us alone?
I apologize. I didn't mean to burden you with my woes. You have enough to worry about.
As your eyes blink shut, you fall into the deepest slumber of your life. A quietness so vast it feels almost like death.
Yeah, see, like, that's just messed up. The dude has access to the brain and the sleep. Like, you know, it's such an invasion of privacy. I hate invasions of privacy, eh? Like, honestly, what is... Anyway, I shouldn't say anything anymore on that. Just tell you what. The idea of... It's bad enough the invasions of privacy that exist in today's day and age without the idea of your mind being invaded. Oh, let's talk to Scratch though. Hey, this is what we absolutely need right now. We need to just talk to Scratch. What's up, Scratch?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
You know, Scratch is always there to just be your buddy. Like, this is what I love about dogs. They're absolutely a gift. But like all creatures, they need love and support. So you don't treat a dog with love and support, it's going to develop characteristics that are not well, like all creatures, enough negative things happen and they develop negative experiences which affect their ability to operate within the world in a healthy way. What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I
Potion of
saw
healing. Pet him. But he gave us a potion of healing. How good is that? Oh, that's so optimistic. Baldur's Gate just knows, man. They've done such an amazing job. I reckon this was written by someone who knows mental health really, really, really well. Like, I honestly believe that the script around Baldur's Gate was formulated with mental health in mind, because everything that I've been witnessing so far has been incredible, not parodies, but not metaphors, analogies, I think is the right word. Analogies of mental health. Like, the stories and their plots reflect mental health. Basically, every single one of them does. Almost. Still can't get over Shadowheart's here. That's so interesting. Let's talk to Will. What's Will up to?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Let's just go with, let's go with, let's just go with, I don't know, the Baldurian one. Baldur's Gate was a refuge when I left it. It must be Gortash's doing. Oh, but that's deflection. I mean, but it is Gortash's doing, so it isn't must be. It's not, it just like literally is Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
It's a bit extreme. Just chill out there, Will. Alright, let's leave. I think Will is kind of like... He's passionate, and he wants a good outcome. But I also think he needs, like, to feel safe. I see him as a person who needs a lot of safety, and that requires trusting people. But like, when he doesn't feel safe, he seems to, from what I can tell, rely on unsafe things, and that's to feel safe. So that's probably a disposition that he has to work on. Okay, so anyway, so what are we doing? We're trying, did we rest? We did rest, didn't we? Okay, we need to leave. Hopefully we got the, all that just for a weapon. It's amazing what we do to try and achieve things. Let's have a look.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right
Did we get a
out.
refresh? We did get a refresh, didn't we? Did we get what we're looking for though? It's that one again. That one again. I don't know if the game cares how many rests you take. Oh, that could be cool. Let's go. There's a specific one, so I think I'll just do a. Hopefully, we don't have any more dialogue. I don't think we do get. Oh no, but if we do, we need like camp
My weapons
supplies.
won't be beat.
To do this, we need camp supplies. So, who's got camp supplies? Because we're going to run out of camp supplies if we keep trying to refresh this. Wine festival? Bone cloaks with apothecary? Let's try the, let's try go to this festival area. See if they've got... The, I want to tell you what the weapon I'm looking for is, but I also feel like once you see it and you understand the reckoning that's coming, once we go and save these kids, like, man, it's going to be good to watch. I really feel like it's going to be worth the setup. Maybe, like, this would be a really good, actually, maybe today is just a really, really, really short stream. Or, like, get this set up. So I can just... And once it's set up, then I can show you the reckoning that's coming. Because I don't know how to get your camping supplies, and I think we're going to need a lot of them to try and find this cool weapon that's going to provide the reckoning. So I think that's what we'll do, because I don't know how long it's going to take to set this up, basically. Unless there's camping supplies here and we can just rinse, repeat, and all that. Well, I mean, at least you know that's what the plan is. So
What's it now?
if maybe I keep rolling, but camping supplies. Do we camping supplies? Can we get some camping supplies? We can't. This is not camping supplies. Okay, so that's what I got to do. I got to get some camping supplies, because I think if we try again, we'll run out of camping. So I'll try one more time, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Kind of relying on RNG a little bit right now.
A bit of salt on the top, and oh, you're here. I know you don't know me very well, but please give me a chance.
Huh?
I thought you'd be hungry, so I made this for you. My mum's favorite recipe.
Go. You're up to something. Go on, spit it out. What are you doing
I
here?
just wanted you to give me a chance. I didn't come to beg. I can work. I can cook for you. I can help. Let me prove it.
What? Oh, come on. Where's my mouse? This mouse, man. I got a new one coming, but... I don't know what we do here. This kid's just rocked up. We don't have any options. It looks like we only have options to allow... we don't have any options to say no, from what I can tell. I'd rather send the kid to the temple, to be honest, or the police station. I'm sure they can deal with this, but technically we have... oh, I don't know what to say. This is an interesting one. One mediocre meal isn't enough. Let me try the food first, then I'll decide. Don't you have any other skills? You're in lucky positions, just opened up. You don't need to prove anything, you're welcome here. I don't know what the right option is. This is hard. This is very hard. You're in. So some psychology things is saying one mediocre meal isn't enough to earn a place in my camp is sort of like it's like baiting. So it's creating a sense of you need to work harder, which is bad, I think, in a way. Like it's good in a sense of self-improvement and like motivation, but it's bad in the sense of creating a certain sort of dynamic. Don't you have any other skills? That's probably the greatest. Yeah, let's go with that. Don't you have any other skills? Because that's a question, I guess. Saying you're welcome. You don't have any. This is a good one, by the way. You don't have to prove anything. You're welcome here. The first part anyway. You don't have to prove anything. That's probably the healthiest option for psychology and mental health. You should never. Like, a kid should never have to feel like they have to prove something. They're a kid. They're learning. They're growing. So that's the best. They just need to be believed in, really. Saying you're in luck a position has just opened up. I mean, that's just abstract and has no relevance. First, let me try the food, then I'll decide. That just feels like baiting. That's like that just feels like you need to do better, or like. So we'll go with don't you have any other skills?
Well, I can sew a little bit, and I know most of the letters for my writing. I think cooking is really my main talent. Please, just try it. I promise it's good.
Let's just delay this decision concept for now. Perhaps later when I've had more of an appetite.
Did I do something wrong? I made it especially for you. I thought you'd like it. It took me hours to chop the little vegetables and get the meat roasted right, and no, you won't even try it.
This is ridiculous. This is so hard. Just trying to do the right. This is such a ridiculous thing to be trying to do. What the heck? Take the food, throw it away. Can't really do it. Can't really. I don't know. Too right. No way I'm eating that. That's at this point that's like heartless, isn't it? Like the compassionate side of it, fine, I'll eat it, but then what? How did this kid even get into our camp? This is so ridiculously hard. Just like, what the heck do you do? Jeez. What? This is like the hardest decision in the game so far, I reckon. Too right. Take the food, throw it away. Once you accept, the two things here to note are that one is fine, I'll eat it, which is acceptance. 3 is take the food, throw it away, which is still acceptance. 2 is too right, no way I'm eating it, which is like both of them are saying both of them are kind of like okay that you're here, and 2 is like, no, it's not okay that you're here. Like, why are you here? But then the other part, this is the hardest part, is that this kid is technically, potentially, like, out on the streets or something and has no protection. But the other side of it is, how to put this? It's unsafe to... How to explain this? It's unsafe for an adult to, in my opinion, associate with kids. So it's this weird catch-22 of like, you know what we do here. You know what actually is the case is we have a whole. No, but there's more to this. So we have a team. Yes, we are ethical and good in the sense where like we seek the well-being of others. That's what our crew stands for. Anyone who's not on board with that, go away. Basically, don't want you in our Baldur's Gate team. Don't want you in the stream. Full stop. The other side of it is if this kid came to a group that was not safe, what happens to the kid? Right? So this is really, I think what this comes down to in this moment is, are we safe? This kid is clearly vulnerable. Are we safe people? Will we take care of this kid who is vulnerable? Because this kid has no other options. And it's at a point now where the kid is not safe no matter what they do. Basically. And this is when it comes, this is what this comes down to is, can we as a society protect our children as adults? So, though I don't know what the consequences of this decision are, in this moment, it's like, yes, you are safe here. Let's find your mother and you're safe.
See? It's good, right? You know why? Because I put in my secret ingredient. Want me to tell you what it is?
Oh no. No, I'd rather not, to be honest.
You already know. You felt it purr as it slid down your throat. Such a sweet little kitten. Oh, how it screamed!
Oh god. Why? Well, anyway, so I stand by everything I was saying, but
look at it, crawling and sniffing. And
we don't want to find out. Let's go back to that one. I mean, I stand by what I was saying, but that's just messed up. So what's the rule of thumb there? Oh, I feel sick. Gosh. Man, that's some dark stuff, eh? It's a dark plot twist. Yeah, I don't know how to unravel that. Oh, that makes me feel sick. Oh. What the heck? I think that's worthy of stopping for the day. I really don't know what to make of that. Need to think about it. I think on an ethics based, I think ethically we made the right decision. But it just goes to show you that the world's a dangerous place. And even when you try and do the right thing, far out. Anyway, I think that's a great place to stop and think ethically. I'll probably progress through that. Oh, let's just quickly go through that. Choose the other option, obviously, because we know it's not actually a kid.
Oh, I thought you'd be hungry, so... Well, I didn't come to beg. I can work, I can cook for you. I can help. Let me prove it. Well, please, just try it.
No way I'm eating that.
It took me hours to chop the little vegetables and get the meat roast. What a waste of good flesh.
Okay. Good flesh, yeah, there. That's what's made me sick. Okay, so... This is just messed up. This is so messed up, though. Like, what do we even unravel here from a psychology perspective? Like, I'm just so... It's so...
Crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
This feels great. This does feel so. Snatching a child, killing a defenseless animal. You're a wretched creature. I love that.
Do you drown in despair already? Oh, but there's so much more to do. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily.
This is so
the
sick.
Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new. Sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
It's no god you hear, it's your own twisted imagination.
No, I am Bar's chosen. He shows me glorious visions. Your flesh cleaved, your joints popped and broken. An altar slick with your sacrifice.
You need to go to...
The dream. It flickers. I cannot focus on it. It is not yet complete. You must be made perfect. You must be sharpened.
You need more than help. You need something. You need so much help. Holy. There's a saying out there. I'm not necessarily a religious person myself, but there is a saying which I love. Anyone who hurts one of my little children, it would be better if the millstone was hung around their neck. And in this case, yes. People make mistakes in life, right? people make mistakes, and a person who has made a mistake should repent from their ways and grow into a healthy and beautiful person. But this Oren lady clearly has behavioral pattern of sadistic, twisted, and malicious intent, and they need help, like more help than any one person's equipped to help a person with. This game is so like intense for ethics. This is so hard to navigate in a wishing well for people sense. Like once you start this process, hey, Baldur's Gate is ruthless. Far out. How do I enough of these riddles, speak plainly.
You'd prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue? Hmm?
I had an arrangement with Lord Gortash, but he whinges and wails over the crown, wanting to command it alone. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
No. Sorry. I don't know, like...
We slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Oren demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept and you must kill Gortash. Refuse and the child's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Oren's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
So... This is such a catch-22. So we got Gortash, who's like doing a lot of immoral stuff anyway. The child's life. There's a child's life at stake here. Says the child's... No, can we take a risk on a child's life? No. Is pretty much the answer. What are our options? So you're stabbing your ally in the back, or rather asking me to. Let's quick save. Oh my gosh, this dialogue is ruthless. Like, I can't think. This is too hard. This is too hard. We're saving the child. That's... Far out. We're saving the child. That's number one. We're saving the child. That is a non-negotiable. She's saying... The text here says the child's life may be forfeit. Refuse and the child's life may be forfeit. We can't risk that. we basically have to go. So is she saying that Yenna will live? We don't know who Yenna is, but it's not important because they're a kid, allegedly, according to her. So be it. It's like... I want her to get help. I want two outcomes. One, I want Yenna to live, whoever this child is. Of course, we're saving the kid. Two, she needs help. She needs so much help. And you know what would be more beautiful than some sort of vindication? Is for her to see the error of her ways. I almost wish that I had ended the stream 20 minutes ago so I don't have to sit here and have this kind of decision making. My brain is hurting. I don't like to make agreements. Because once you've this is not a this is a verbal agreement though. This is not a actual agreement. Right? So this is an important thing. People, when they make verbal agreements, it's not a real... no one's holding to anything. So, do we trust her word? I don't think she's a person of logic is another thing to consider here. She's a person of extreme mental health, and extreme emotions. She's also coming at us from a place of seeming desperation. So she's desperate for this to be a situation. When I say, okay, here's the here's the catch. Okay, here's the catch. This is the correct option. When I say I'll do it, it's unspecified. She may think that we're agreeing to kill Gortash, blah 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 blah, right? So when we say I'll do it, what I'm thinking is I'll do it. I'm gonna find a way to try and help you seek mental health support, extreme mental health support, so you can repent from your wickedness and recognize what you've done wrong. Then, please, coming from her emotional, destabilized point of view, don't hurt Yenna. Please don't hurt this kid.
Yes. Oh, yes. Kill the Bay Knight, and I will keep my blade unblooded. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
We haven't agreed to... Technically, we didn't agree to do anything. All we said is I'll do it. What we'll do is completely up to us. So there's... Words have meaning, so just always think about that when you're like looking at what words and what they mean. Saying I'll do it is very subjective. Which technically we succeeded in that interaction in a verbal sense. But oh my gosh. Stressful as, eh? All of that stuff's stressful as. We just want to see if we can get this. Someone still wishes to speak to us. Oh my gosh. Who? Who wants to speak to us? Not with us. Let's go maybe Just flip through the... Here we go. Oh, scratch. Oh my gosh. They did it again. They gave us scratch. Oh, that's good. They gave us some scratch. We need this, man. Oh my gosh. Stress. Yeah, I'm sure that Will's got some... I don't have time for Will right now. It's like, he's got his own
Dog is
things to deal
unable
with.
to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Thanks, Scratch. I think just him coming to us today with the bag is enough. His love is invaluable, and his support is invaluable, and I think he can keep it because he's earned it. All right, I think that's it for the stream today. I think that dialogue was so intense, and I need my brain needs a rest. Trying to make the right decisions is not easy, and I hope that the effort to make the right decision is appreciated, and I hope that going through all these decisions with you helps us all to make greater decisions. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate your time, your support. I wish your family all the blessings, your community all the blessings, mostly you all the blessings. And so with that, I wish you a lovely rest of your day or evening. And yeah, Baldur's Gate.